Well, there I was at the Blarney Castle.
You're stuck in the back.
This is Doug Blarney is at
Go to the back of the bus.
Castle. I had on a Artichoke t-shirt, and I heard a voice behind me say, "Is that Artichoke in Portland?"
Ha
Yes, it is. And how's that sound? Need a little more guitar.
Pardon me?
How's that?
You will sit here.
I'm the one who done it. This is Slide McBride. We're watching the Steve Goodman and Jeff Burns on YouTube, and we came up with, wow, you're a great audience, we should have a better show. This will be fun. We're going to do about a half a dozen, not about a half a dozen, we're going to do a half a dozen songs for you. A little bit of Tammy's and Shirley's, and then a couple others. How you doing, Don? You ready?
There are chairs. Here, I'll say those chairs will be.
Michael Carmichael, 1931. It's considered a jazz standard, also pop standard, and it's recorded by everybody. And the Carmichael was composer, Holy Carmichael wrote it. He's best known for composing the music for Stardust, Georgia on My Mind, The Nearness of You, and Heart and Soul, four of the most recorded American songs of all time. Holy Carmichael, man, doesn't get better than that. So, this next song we're going to do is one of Fats Waller's favorites. This is from 1933 or 35, right in there. It's written by a guy named Michael Parrish. Changed his name. He immigrated to the United States in 01. Settled in Louisiana, but moved to New York, and by the late 20s, Parrish was one of the most regarded composers on Tin Pan Alley, lyricists. His best-known works include songs such as Stardust, Sweet Little Rain, Deep Purple, Stars Fell on Alabama, Sophisticated Lady, and this song, Louisiana Fairy Tale. And if this song sounds familiar, it's because it was the theme song for the original This Old House. When they played the clarinet.
Theme song for what?
And it goes somewhat like this. The moon is hanging diamonds on the curve. The moon is listening to the nightingale. And while we're lost in dreams, the world around us seems like a Louisiana fairy tale. The breeze is softly singing in the rose, as hand in hand we stroll along the trail. Love is at a tide enchanting us tonight, like a Louisiana fairy tale. Is it real, this fascination, or The dew is hanging diamonds on the floor. The moon is listening to the nightingale. And while we're lost in dreams, the world around us seems like a Louisiana fairy tale. The breeze is softly singing down through the willows, as hand in hand we stroll along the lane. Love is at a time enchanting us tonight, like a Louisiana fairy tale. Is it real, this fascination, or my arms holding you fast? Are we here on a plantation, or could this be heaven at last? Keep dreaming with your head up on my shoulder, and don't awake until the stars go pale. The world is at our feet, the picture is complete, like a Louisiana fairy tale. That a beautiful song. Next song is from 1928. American Popular Song. This jazz standard is by Jimmy McHugh. The music and Dorothy Fields' lyrics. Legend has it that the idea behind the song came from a stroll along that Fields and McHugh were taking down Fifth Avenue in New York City. Saw a young couple looking at Tiffany's, and the boy says, "Gee, honey, I'd like to get you a sparkler like that, but right now, I can't give you nothing but love." So, of course, this came out to be, "I can't give you anything but love." It's been in movies, recorded by everybody, and most recently, I don't know why I did it, by a duet of Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. There's a pair of dogs. The more I see her on TV and talk shows, the more I think that's pretty good. So it goes something like this. You ready, Slido? I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Good in a while, sleep in a while, you're sure to find some happiness, and I guess it's all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, gold doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day you know darn well, baby, that I can't give you anything but love. the next song is one that was made famous by the Mills Brothers in 1943-44, though it was written in 1925. It's called Paper Doll. And the Mills Brothers sold 6 million copies of this in 1933 and 1934. The population of the United States is 137 million. That means 6 million was 4.4% of the population. In today's numbers, that would be 14 million. I don't know anybody that sold 14 million of one song. But then there wasn't TV and all that stuff. There was sheet music, live performance, and records. That was it. Yeah, I've been better off. It stayed that way. The song was written in 1915, not published until 1930. It was written by a guy named Johnny Black, and he was inspired to write the song after he was jilted by a girlfriend. Black's famous for his biggest hit, Dardanella. Okay, I've heard the song, but I can't hear it in my head. He died in 36, 6 years before Paper Doll became a big hit. Oh, he had plenty of hits. So this is Paper Doll. This is more of this. I'm gonna find a paper doll that I can call my own, a doll that other fellows cannot steal. And then those flirty guys with their flirty eyes will have to flirt with dollies that are real. When I come home at night, she will be waiting. She'll be the truest doll in all this world. I'd rather have a paper doll to call my own than have a fickle-minded real-life girl. Well, I guess I've had a million dolls or more. I guess I played the doll game on and on. I just quarreled with Sue, and that's why I'm blue. She's gone away and left me just like all dolls do. And I tell you boys, it's tough to be alone. It's tough to love a doll that's not your own. I'm through with all of them. I'll never fall again, 'cause this is what I'll do. I'm gonna buy a paper doll that I can call my own, a doll that other fellows cannot steal. And when those flirty guys with their flirty eyes will have to flirt with dollies that are real. When I come home at night, she will be waiting. She'll be the truest doll in all this world. I'd rather have her paper doll to call my own than have a fickle-minded real-life girl. That one was good. My parents had a lot of the Mills Brothers stuff, man. When I was a kid, a long time ago. Well, I got to talk about this next song a little bit because I've been coming to the open mic nights here on second and fourth Thursdays for buku years. Even hosting them for a year or so. And then some nights there are just magic moments at the open mics, right, Don? They're just magic moments. And one of them was, late one night, like this, a couple came in late, real late in the evening, so they got on last, and they sang Night Rider's Lament. And I had that song stuck in my head for 6 weeks. My hand to God, only part of it, not the whole song, because I didn't know it. But I had part of it in my head for 6 weeks, and I finally got rid of it. And then my buddy down in Tucson, Kurt, sends me a note. Here's a song you got to learn. Damn! It's back into the brain worm. I thought I got rid of that song. So I got stuck with it again, and so I learned it. I sat down and learned it. And there are also songs that, when I sing this, I sort of get a movie in my mind, like El Paso. That whole thing runs a movie in my head. And this one does sort of too. Slide and I just love this song. It's just so pure and clean. We hope we do it that way. It was written by a guy named Michael Burton. He and his wife have a ranch down by Tombstone, Arizona. And they say the origin of the Night Rider's Lament was an actual event, and his life has written. This one's been recorded by a long list of singers: Garth Brooks, Nancy Griffith, Jerry Jeff Walker, Ian Tyson, Chris LeDoux, if you remember him. And if you want to see a knockout version of this song on YouTube, get Susie Boggess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my. Slide didn't remind me, informed me that Susie Boggess was Chet Atkins' go-to female singer. It is just sensational. So we're going to try to be semi-sensational when we do this. Love this song. Last night as I was out riding, graveyard shift midnight till dawn. As you write, or a letter from an old friend back home. He asked me, why do you ride for your money? Why do you work for a short pay? You ain't getting nowhere and you're losing your share. Man must have gone crazy out there. But then he's never seen no northern lights, never seen a hawk on the bay. I read up the last of that letter, tore off the stamp for Black Jim. Then Billy rode up to relieve me. He just looked at the letter and then he asked me why do they buy for money, and why do they look for short pay? They ain't getting nowhere and they're losing their share. Sunday all must be crazy out there. Then they've never seen the northern lights, never seen a hawk on a wing, never seen spring in the great divide. No, they never heard old Camp Cookie sing. And a couple other reasons that I relate to that song is that I was born and raised in Illinois, and believe it or not, in central East Illinois, we could see the northern lights. Come look over the horizon sometimes, so I've seen the northern lights. Who hasn't seen the northern lights? Who has seen them? And the other was, I was working for Loveless Medical Center out of Albuquerque, and from November to February one year, I was going out to Gallup, New Mexico. There's a lovely place in January. But across the Great Divide every time I went out there and came back. So I really like that song. So last but not least is one of my favorite guys of all time, Steve Goodman, who wrote Go Cubs Go. How about those Cubs? Go Cubs Go, and a dying Cubs fan last request, and he wrote City of New Orleans. Arlo Guthrie didn't write that song, and actually I read it, and he wrote the song going from Chicago to, with a family going down to visit people in Mattoon, Illinois, which is my hometown. So and so Steve wrote this, and I've been wanting to do this song. Slide's been wanting to do Lazy River forever, so let's give him a hand for doing that. And I've been wanting to do this song since 1971. About this time, every 4 years. And I could never figure out the bloody chords. And I finally found some on the net, and then I knew what I couldn't figure out. This is an odd set of chords. Here's Steve Goodman. And remember, next Tuesday, vote early and often.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh God, get out and vote, you guys. Get out and vote. And you know which side.
Done it, done it.
Good nerd.
Could you just tell them the name of this song?
This is called the Election Year Rag. Come on, babe, won't you take a chance? Your papa's gonna show you a brand new dance. Shuffle on down now, don't you brag. Beat the election year rag. Take 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right. Then you stand in the middle and you hang on tight. Come on down now, don't you lag. Do that election year rag. Jump on the old bandwagon. Now here's what you're gonna do. Go down to the precinct captain's house this morning. Scarf up some lame ducks too. Don't you cry, don't shed no tear. You know it only comes around every 4 years. I'm your dark horse and you're my nag. Do that election year rag. you feel like you need a scorecard, well, you really don't have to fuss. You know the winner's always somebody else and the loser is always us. The shake to the east, shake to the west, hand me down my bulletproof vest. It's nobody's choice and it's anybody's guess. In that election year bag, if you feel like you need a scorecard, well, you really don't have to fuss. You know the winner's always somebody else and the loser is always us. The shake to the east, shake to the west, hand me down my bulletproof vest. It's nobody's choice, it's anybody's guess. Do that election, there ain't no selection. Do that election, you're right. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. We appreciate you coming out and supporting Artichoke, 501c3 corporation, providing programs throughout our community. And it looks like they may have to move here in a few months, and we're trying to get some funds raised to help facilitate that move. So if you're willing, be generous. We really appreciate all that you do, and we really appreciate all that Artichoke does in the community. Thank you.